Hey guys, New Hampshire hobby logger. A lot of you know that I've been having a little bit of trouble or some issues here with the volume and the gas flow on the gasifier here. We did get it going pretty good after a big clean out, and the reason I cleaned it out, I just wasn't able to keep the engines going smoothly or anything. So I cleaned out all the filters, and then lo and behold, I had a visitor from a gentleman come up on Sunday to see it work, and we got it running. The Left 4 Dead and all that stuff, but it, you know, in my heart, I knew it wasn't right, and the flares were off. They were kind of muted. They were, you know, red. They're orange and just kind of nasty looking. But you know, we did get everything running for a while, but I knew that wasn't the way it's supposed to be. So I fired it up again after he'd left, and it still wasn't right. And I fired it up the next day quickly and knew right then that it was not right. So we're looking down the hearth right now. And this morning I ran down here real early trying to figure this thing out. And so I started it up. And as I went through my usual list of my startup procedures, I got the port open, the ignition port opened up. And I light that off, and I've got the wood hopper open, and I hadn't opened up the air intake yet, but I'm looking at the column of smoke that usually comes out of the primary blower. Everything's looking good. So I put one layer of wood on top of the fire that was going in there, and opened up the air intake right here. And the column of smoke is still looking good. I closed this lid right here because I see the smoke starting to change. I'm going to light it off to see what it looks like. Guess what? That nice big column of smoke just goes right down to a little wisp. Huh. I got you now. I got you now. Be right along. So, to me, I'm probably repeating myself, that is the first to have that air intake plugged up. I got a lot of hours on this thing, and I just suspect over time that it's one of those things you probably got to just put on my checklist every 20 or 30 hours probably, is clean out your air intake, because all the other pipes, I cleaned everything else out, and by God, it still wasn't doing it. So we're making a pretty good charge here now. Well, I've seen a lot better, but good enough for what I want to do. But I just want to check this thing and see if it's going to make a big difference on the, you know, coming up through the, when I close the hood down. So I'm going to see if I can't boost it up a little bit. We'll get straddled over here. Okay. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens here. I couldn't believe there was that much stuff in that line, but it does neck down pretty tight right there. But even so, right, you know, there was even stuff right in that 3/4 downspout that I had already cleaned out Sunday. You know, and I don't usually have to worry about that any, so we'll find out. Here, just give me a second here. We're gonna settle this down just a little bit. We're going to go down and we're going to shake that hot grate. See if it'll jump that up any. Disconnect the linkage from our auto shaker here. Give this thing a Oh yeah. And she's starting to turn a little color there for me. Yeah. Huh. Okay, here comes the test. I'm going to close up the ignition port. Down here talking to myself. What else is new? Okay, that's closed up. It might have dropped it down a little bit. Okay, let's see what it does when I close the hopper lid. Ready? Ah, nice. Bang! Ah ha ha! I got ya. I got ya. Okay, we'll try this again. And nothing coming out of there, so she's breathing. And that's starting to stretch out a little bit. That's looking better. Yeah, it needs a little tamp down, and we're going to give her a little shake here. Try to put the... There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on, I can still see some moisture there. Well, I'm going to call it and say that, by golly, that is what happened. I know it's what happened, so there's no getting around them. Now she's starting to behave like it always did. Where are you? Yep. That's getting better. Yeehaw! Okay guys, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a good story. That's gonna clean up. I know we get up to the temperature. We aren't even 150 degrees yet. We haven't got anything anywhere near what we want for temps, and I know that's gonna clear right up. Huh, good call. So remember that. Clean out your air intakes. Signing out on a gloomy day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.